for people who like neutral, like very neutral and natural colors.
Okay, y'all, so I forgot to film an intro for this video, so we really just gonna hop right into it. So to start off, I took my Nicka K eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown, and I used that to just pretty much do my eyebrows, fill them in. I line them first and then I fill them in with the eyebrow pencil, and as I just go along, I just fill them in. Y'all, this is my first voiceover, so it's just like, what the hell? But yeah, fill them in, I brush them. I love this eyebrow pencil. I got it from the beauty supply store for like $2.99, and it has a spoolie on the end, and it's dark and it's convenient. So yeah, and I draw the little fake hairs, brush them up, blah blah whoop de whoop. Okay, so next I took my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Honey, and that's what I used to carve out my brows, and I also use that to prime my eyelids. So that's what I'm doing here. And to blend it all out, I'm going to take a e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and I use that to blend out the concealer around my eyebrows, and I use that to blend out the concealer that I use on my eyelids. So next I just went in with the Colourpop banana powder, and I used that to set my eyelids with the same brush. Now I'm going to take the Matte Book palette by the Crayon case and take the brown shade in the middle, and I pretty much use that as my transition shade. And so I used a Morphe M573 brush to pack that on and blend it out. Then I took the shade right next to it and I put that right underneath the first brown shade. It really didn't do much. It kind of deepened it up a little bit, but it kind of didn't do much. So yeah. Next I took the dark brown shade out the Matte Book palette, and I used that to put it in the outer part of my crease. And this color really wasn't blending. It wasn't really doing too much for me. As y'all can see, I was really like trying, but it wasn't as dark as I wanted to be. So what I ended up doing was taking my Morphe 3502 palette and taking the black shade and just putting that right on top and using that to darken up and deepen my crease, my outer crease, because that's really the only place that I applied it. Then I just went back in with the Morphe M573 brush to just blend everything out and around and all that. So I took my Colourpop concealer in the shade Deep 06, I think that's the shade, and I used that to cut my crease. And I really love to use this concealer to cut my crease because the applicator makes it real simple and easy for me to just cut it. Like, it's just, like, as y'all can see, it's super simple for me to just do that. Cut the crease with the Colourpop concealer because the applicator is very flat. So, okay, I'm going real fast, I see. But then I took the same Colourpop powder that I used to set my eyelids, and I used that to set the concealer that I just used to cut my crease. Pretty much. I know that makes sense. Okay, so I decided not to do anything to the crease, so I just went back in and blended out the edges with the brown shade from the dark brown shade from the Matte Book Crayon Case palette. And then I lined my eyelids with the Fenty Flyliner eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. My best friend got it for me for my birthday. I do not know how to do a wing, and that is why I wanted that. And I have yet to try to teach myself how to do a wing because it is so difficult. So I just lined my eyelids. I primed my skin using the Baby Skin primer by Maybelline, and I applied my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer all over my face. I'm in the shade F13. And I used my Equate flat kabuki brush to just blend that out all over. That is my favorite foundation, y'all. It is so full coverage. I love full coverage foundation. I hate for my skin to look like skin. Like if I'm doing my makeup, it needs to, oh look, I'm getting off track. Anyways, so next I took the Maybelline Instant Asian Wine Concealer in the shade Golden, and I used that to highlight. And so I put it under my eyes, on my chin, on my nose, my forehead, and on my Cupid's bow. And then I took my Real Technique sponge and I just used that to blend everything out. But yeah, like I was saying, I love the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define foundation. That has really become my favorite foundation. I started mixing it with my Fenty because I'm starting, I don't know, I love my Fenty. I feel like that is like more of my summertime foundation though, or my wintertime foundation. I don't really know. I really use it whenever, but I'm rambling, to be honest. Still blending, just keep blending, just keep blending, just keep blending, blending, blending. And no, I can't sing, and I know I can't sing. So please don't come for me down below in the comments. Oh, but also y'all comment like some of y'all favorite foundations because I want new foundations to try. So I really like really matte and full coverage foundations. Okay, so here I'm taking my powder mixture and I use the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder in the shade medium, and I mixed it with my Black Radiance banana powder, and I set my entire face with that pretty much. And I don't bake. The only areas that I bake, but I didn't do it in this video, the only areas that I bake are my nose because it gets really oily, and my smile lines because they crease a lot. And next I took my Black Radiance Soft Focus powder and I just used that to dust off all the powder off my face and to set my face even further. Next, oh, I didn't even show what I used, but I used the Black Radiance Powder Contour Palette in medium to dark or medium to deep. I don't really know exactly what it's called, but I used that to contour and bronze and chisel out my face. That's another thing that you guys can comment down, like a cream contour, because I really want to get into cream contouring. So whatever y'all use, I mean, I know you could just use like a regular basic, regular schmegular like concealer or whatever, but I actually, you know, would like some suggestions on what y'all use. So yeah, and I contour my nose and everything like that with the same brush. So next I took the Wet n Wild Crown of My Canopy highlight. And I took the e.l.f. highlighter brush and I used that to apply the Wet n Wild highlighter. And I have another highlighter that I'm actually going to apply as well. But yeah. Okay, so here I'm applying the, I don't know why I stopped showing what I was using, but here I started applying the Colourpop and MakeupShayla collab loose highlighter. I think I have the shade Boomin, and I love this loose highlighter, y'all. It just makes my skin glow. Like, do you see that glow? Like, dude. And I use it as a highlight topper. So I applied the Wet n Wild Crown of My Canopy first because it's like a rose gold color on my skin tone, and then I apply that one. So now I'm just lining under my eyes with some black eyeliner. Then I used the brown, the first brown shade that I used, the transition shade, and I just put that under my lash line. I didn't do too much. I applied the Maybelline Snap mascara. I lined my lips excuse me, I lined my lips with the Chestnut lip pencil by MAC while my eyelash glue was drying. I took the Fenty Stunner lip paint, and I think it's in Unbitten. I'm not sure, but it'll be down below. And I used that as my lips. I applied my lashes, and that was like pretty much it. I set my face with the Morphe spray. And yeah, then I started feeling myself. So here y'all go. Fix the wig. You gotta fix the wig. Sis went to feeling herself. Because sis was cute. That was a really cute little quick beat I had did. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below some more makeup ideas that y'all would like to see, more makeup videos and things like that. And I will catch y'all in my next one. Peace.